this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and this morning we're going to be doing a Pilates workout. I hope you enjoy it. So what you're going to need is 2 small weights and a mat, and don't forget your water so that you can take some breaks in between. This is going to be an pretty much all lying down workout except for the first little portion. So it's a little bit slower pace, but it doesn't mean that it's not just as hard as any other workout. So get down. It's a great recovery workout, and it's a great core workout. So grab those little weights, like 2-pound weights, and get your mat, or you can even lay on your bed if you want to. The first portion is plank walkouts though. So you can either omit that part, or you can just try to do a plank on the wall and do that part on the wall and forget the walk it out part. Or you can just play and do plank walk it out here and then walk it back up and then do all the things standing on the wall. And then take yourself to a surface that you can get up and down off of, like your bed, and then do the rest on the bed. All right? Okay, let's have fun. So we're gonna take a big inhale up, and then we're gonna exhale, forward fold. Okay, so you can bend your knees as you come down because you're gonna have to put your hands on the ground. Okay, and then we're just gonna walk our hands out in front of us, and we're gonna get into that plank position. And we're just gonna roll the feet forward, so on the toes. And just take your time, inhale and exhale. Just gonna use those feet and tummy muscles, that's right.
Can you feel it in your stomach?
And shoulders.
I'm still sore from Monday.
Now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to turn those elbows in just a little bit, okay, so that they're not gonna stick out. And we're gonna slowly lower ourselves down. So if you want to, you can put your knees to the floor as we go down. Good, and flip the feet flat. And let's just go ahead and push ourselves up. And so if you can't go all the way up, don't worry about it. You can have those little bent elbows and just kind of look out in front for just a second. Now, relax your tush. Don't keep it all squishy tight. Relax the tush. Good. Okay, so we're going to come down. We're going to flip those toes back. And we're going to push ourselves back up into that plank. Good. And we're going to bring a knee in and then a knee in. So try to keep that head in alignment with your spine. Don't drop it down and look at your feet or anything. Because we're going to work, you work on neck strength when we're doing this too, so that it protects your back and it protects your neck. So we're just bringing those knees in a nice little mountain climber. We're not doing it real fast. We're just doing it at a nice, even pace. Okay, we're going to put our feet back. Okay, we're going to stick our tush up into the air and get in a nice comfortable stance. So if you need to readjust your feet, you can. And then we're going to walk those hands back. Good. And you can bend those knees when you get to the top, and then we're just going to roll ourselves up and take a nice big inhale. Exhale, we're going to come back down again. So bend the knees if you want to. And we're just going to hang out here for just a second. You're going to put your hands on the elbows, and we're just going to sway back and forth. We're just going to let those hamstrings get a little bit of a stretch right here. And you can shake your head. We're just going to breathe for a second. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and put those hands on the floor, and we're going to walk ourselves out again. All the way into that plank. Good. Okay, so this time we're going to bend both knees and then bring them back up into that plank. So drop in both knees and back up. Drop in both knees and back up. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, now we're going to push our tush back. So we're going to push the tush back and then up into that plank again. Push the tush back and then back up. We're going gonna do that 2 more times. Push the tush back, and then back up 1 more time. Try to see how far you can push it back. Try to get those ears between the biceps, and then back up. Good. Now we're in that plank position. You're gonna think about those elbows again, and we're slowly gonna lower ourselves down. You can drop to your knees whenever you're ready. Good. Now you're gonna flip those feet around. Gonna inhale, exhale, bring yourself up. You're gonna relax that tush. You're gonna be strong through the shoulders, so you're not up here like Tippy Turtle. You're gonna be having a neck here. Good. Relax your tushy. Then we're gonna inhale, exhale. We're gonna bring ourselves back down. You're gonna curl those toes back under. You're gonna inhale, exhale, bring yourself back into that push-up position. We're gonna lift the tush up into that nice down dog. You can think about dropping those heels. You can readjust your feet to make it comfortable. Pull up on that belly button. So don't just leave your tummy hanging. We're gonna pull up. Think about pulling that belly button to the spine right here. You're gonna inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna walk your hands back up. Good. Bend those knees when you get to the top so your hands can touch the floor. Relax that head. We're gonna inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna roll back up again. We're gonna take a nice big inhale. And then we're gonna forward fold 1 last time. Good. Making sure those knees are bent. We're gonna touch the floor, and we're gonna go ahead and just walk straight out. Making sure that those shoulders are right above the wrists. And then we're gonna take just like a little turn. We're gonna bring that knee under, turn to the side, and then take the other one, turn to the side. So you feel strong through the tummy, belly buttons to spine. And you're not really trying to touch your elbow or anything. You're just rotating, bringing that knee in just as far as you can comfortably. Good. And we're going to do just a couple more on each side. And then last one, bringing it out. Good. Holding right here and tuck those elbows in. Let's slowly go down. Go to your knees when you need to. Belly on the ground. Flip those feet. Push yourself up. Relax that tush. Strong through the shoulders. Now we're going to inhale, exhale. We're going to push our tush back, leaving those arms nice and long. All the way into that nice child's pose. Good job. We're going to bring ourselves up into a nice tabletop position. We're going to extend the left leg out and the right arm out. So we're going to leave them straight, and you're just going to reach out in front. Oh, and we're going to grab one of those tiny little weights, and we're just going to put it in that hand. And I want you to think about your neck. I don't want you to drop it down. Keep it nice and in alignment with your spine. And we're just going to lift a leg and lift an arm. So I want you to be strong in the belly as you lift that arm and that leg up. Just whatever's comfortable for you as far as you can lift them up. Good. Just keep lifting and lowering, not real fast. Try to keep your arms and legs as straight as you can. We're going to do one more. Excellent. So now we're going to take our arm out to the side, okay? And we're going to put it on the floor. So we're going to bring the knee in, and we're going to lift the arm to the side. So we're going to bring the knee in, arm lifts up. Touch.
Okay.
So you're going to use the same opposite arm, opposite. Yeah, you can't do the same side, otherwise you fall over. Okay. Same arm, but it comes out to the side. There we go. So you can use your weight if you want to. I put mine down for some reason. Lifting. Pull that knee in. So nice and slow. Pulling that belly button in, trying to get stable. That's it. Reach that toe back out. Nice, long, lean leg. 2 more. then our last one. Perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So, extending opposite arm, opposite leg. Extend that leg out. Pull that belly button up, and we're going to lift arm and leg. Trying to balance, thinking pressure in the knee so that you can stay centered. You don't want it to be too forward, or that's how you fall. That's it. Two more. Last one. Now we're going to take that weight out to the side. So we start with it on the floor, toes on the floor, and then we're just going to lift. Good. Pulling that belly button up. That's it. Taking your time. Try to make sure that leg is nice and long, no bend in the knee, no bend in the arm. And this is our last one, and up. Perfect. Now we're going to take ourselves to the side. You're going to prop yourself up on that elbow. So we're going to take our hip up, and you're going to get on the knee, okay, from here. So we're not going to worry about the weight right now. So we're going to just bring the fingertips behind the ear. And we're just going to bring our knee to our elbow. So we're just going to bring it up and then extend that leg straight out to the side. Bring it in and then back out. That's good. In and out. Good. In and out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop the leg, lift it, bring it in and out. Drop the leg, lift it, in and out. Drop the leg, lift it, in and out. Good. Drop the leg, lift it, in and out. Let's do one more. Lift it, in and out. Good job. Now we're going to take ourselves all the way down to the ground, so the hip is on the floor now, keeping that elbow behind the ear, okay? So we're going to bring our foot behind us. Our foot is pointed, okay? We're going to bring it up pointed, then we're going to flex the foot and bring it back. Point and flex. Staying high through the elbow, keeping the chin and chest up. Being high through the rib cage, even though the hip is on the floor. I want you to think about not sagging down. There you go. Big movement. See how far you can get that foot back. How far you can get it forward. Okay, we're going to do one more. Good. And take it back. Good. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring ourselves back up onto that knee, okay, through the shoulder. Okay, we're going to lift the leg up. We're going to bring it knee to shoulder. Then we're going to dip it down and stick it back out and down. Up, knee, down, extension.
Can we do it down on the floor?
You can if you need to, you bet. Knee, down, extension. Up, 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 knee, down, extension. One more. Up, knee, down, extension. And then we're going to bring it all the way down. Now we get to do it onto the other side. All right, now you think, okay, maybe I'm stronger on the other side. Maybe I'm not. No, So up on that knee, so we start up. You can stay down if you want to. And we're just gonna lift that leg up, fingertips behind the ear. And we're just gonna go up and down first. Then we're gonna go up, bring it to the ear, back down, knee to the ear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. Then we're gonna bring it down to the floor, and we're gonna do that nice hip swing. So up nice and tall still, we're not gonna sag that rib cage down. And we're gonna bring that leg behind us, point to the front, flex to the back. Point to the front, flex to the back. See, nice and firm through the belly and back. There we go. Oh, fingertips behind the ear. You can get them there. I'm thinking, why is this easier? Oh yeah, I was balancing myself. So what we're trying to do is balance ourselves with our core by having those fingertips behind the ears. Okay, almost there. And we're gonna do one more. And then bring it back in. Okay, so you can stay on that hip or you can bring yourself up. And we're gonna bring, what one is it? It's a leg lift, knee to elbow. Oh, and the tip down. So these are the last of these side ones, okay? So we go up, in, tip down, and then we bring it back out. Lift up, in, tip down, bring it back out, and down. Up, in, tip down, bring it back out. I should really slow that down. Up, in, tip down, bring it back out. Good. Nice, just hold it. If you need to drop down to your hip anytime during this, you can. Just make sure you don't drop that rib cage too. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. Good, last one. Perfect, okay, we're gonna bring it all the way down. Great, so now we're gonna take ourselves and we're gonna roll ourselves down onto the mat. So you're gonna put the weight in your right hand, your right knee is up, and your left leg is long. So I want you to get nice and long through your body, and we're gonna pull the belly button down to the spine. So here I am normal, here I am with my belly button down to my spine. So I'm really thinking about pushing that tailbone down. My foot that's down is nice and firm. My arm is nice and extended. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna point the toe that's out at that left foot. And I'm gonna bring my arm up and my leg up at the same time. And then I'm gonna flex the foot as it comes back down. So point the toe as it comes up, flex the foot as it comes back down. So we're bringing that arm up and that leg up at the same time, and then we're bringing them down. And you're really thinking about those abs, especially when everything comes up. You're thinking, oh, can I push that belly button down any further? Good. So you breathe in and you breathe out as everything comes up. You breathe in as everything comes down. Back. Good. Up. And we're going to do one more. Good. Now from here, we're going to hold that foot up. And we're just going to do a nice little crunch up towards that foot. We're just going to reach up and back. Can you touch the top of that foot or the toe? And one more. Nice. And we're going to trade sides. So trade the weight, extend the leg, extend the arm. Deep breath in, blow it out. Bring them up and then back. Good. Up. Oh, I forgot to flex my foot. Flex that foot as it comes down. Point the toe as it comes up. Take your time. It's a nice fluid movement where we just bring it up and back, thinking about the tummy at the same time, pushing that belly button in as that arm and leg comes up, and then maybe just a little bit of an arc as we come back down. Good, 3 more. Nice, 1 more. Good, now we're gonna hold it up, hold that leg up and that hand up, and let's just reach up and do a little crunch, just tapping the front of the foot. Perfect, and we're gonna go ahead and extend that leg back down. So we're gonna go ahead and relax that arm, just let those weights relax. We're gonna bring our hands behind our head, and we're gonna extend both legs out in front of us. And we're gonna alternate, bringing one leg up and then down. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go point the toe and extend it down with that flex foot up and down. So those arms are behind the head, makes it a little bit harder when our arms are extended behind our head. Kind of stops that hamstring from extending. Now think about your chin, make sure that it's vertical with the floor so that you're not cutting off your breathing. Good. 1 leg up, 1 leg down. Good. Bring it up and down. Really try to elongate that leg like you're trying to paint on the ceiling. Just point that toe and then flex that foot. You're painting with the toe, erasing with that heel. Up and down.
I'm picturing that in my head. I'm making a terrible picture.
Okay, and 1 more time on each side. Up and down. Last time, up and down. Excellent. So we're going to bring both knees in, okay? And we're going to resettle that back. So you're going to put that belly button, smushing it into the spine. Make sure that lower back is all the way down. We're going to put the inside of our feet together. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to pop that high knee up, drop the knees out to the side, and then bring them back in. Arms are still behind the head. So we're doing a nice little clam, and I want you to just exhale as you come up, inhale as you come down. Really get those knees out as far as you can. We're doing it nice, even pace. Good, up and then back out. Getting a nice workout on the inner thigh. Okay, this is going to be our last one. So we're going to take it up, bring those knees out, and then we're just going to do a little butterfly with those knees out. Just on the edge of the outside of the foot, we're just going to let it pulse. Trying to keep that high knee up and tight while we're doing this. Just going to hold it here. Think about those lower abs right now. We're really sucking in those lower abs, keeping them nice and tight. Really thinking about those buns. Keeping them up there. Now, if you think you've dropped a little bit, maybe you need to work those shoulders under a little bit more and keep those tush up just a little bit higher. Then we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring those knees back up, and then we're slowly going to drop that high knee down to the ground, and then bring those knees to the chest. Good, then we're going to put the feet on the floor. You're going to lift that right leg up, bring the knee to the chest, and then we're going to lift the leg up and then bring it down. Again, knee to the chest, lift the leg up, bring it down. Knee to the chest, lift it up, bring it down. So now we can bring those hands down to our sides, and we're going to get as much movement as we can. So notice how that hamstring can move a lot freer now that our arms are not above our heads anymore. Good. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. 9 and 10. Okay, now you're going to grab those little weights wherever they went. Both of them. Okay, so we're gonna work the same leg. So we're gonna take those little weights, and as that leg comes up, we're gonna do a fly and then bring them back in. A fly and bring them back in. Good. A fly and bring back in. Now think about where your chin is. Make sure you're not watching all the action. You don't need to really watch all the things that are going on. You know what that body's doing. So we're just bending at the elbow as it comes back into the chest, and then we're just opening it up. Those arms don't have to touch the ground. We have a little weight here, so we're trying to suspend them so that it catches the weight. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the weight down, and we're gonna start with the other leg. So we're gonna extend that left leg, bring it to the chest, up, and then back down. So nice pointed toe, bringing that knee in, extend the leg out. Left leg down. Really try to reach that leg up to the ceiling. We're gonna do one more. All right, so that leg's extended. We're gonna put those weights at the chest, and we're gonna use those weights too. Bringing them in and out. That's it. Extend the body, take them out. Get that leg up there. One more. Perfect. Alrighty, so we're going to move on to our side, hip on the ground, and we're going to take one weight and we're going to put it behind our knee. So you're going to squeeze that little weight right here. And we're going to start by just making a nice little circle. We're going to circle around, trying to stay high up on this shoulder so we don't slump down, because that's just going to make your shoulders sore. That's it. Two more. And then we're going to rotate it the other way. So part of the exercise is just keeping that weight in that spot. You're squeezing, working that hamstring. Good. Now we're going to just set that weight down, and we're just going to lift and lower. Good. How high can you get it up? And then now we're going to dip it down in front. So if you can touch that mat out in front of you, and then lift it up nice and high. Now we're going to bring it to the chest, then back out. So if you want to move that other arm out of the way so that it's not in your way, you can put it behind your ear or whatever. So we're just going to bring it into the chest and back down. Excellent. So that's it. We're just going to take it to the other side now. So we're going to roll over. Put that weight behind the other side. Get yourself comfy on your hip. That's probably the hardest part, is finding that comfy spot. So we're going to go round and round to start with. So we have our circles. And each side is different as far as squeezing goes. Like one side you can squeeze real well, and then the other side might not be as easy to squeeze. Okay, let's take it the other direction. Just think about how big can I get that circle. Okay, one more circle. Okay, now we're going to do that clam where we drop and open. open that up. Okay, one more. Now we're going to drop it in front and then open it up. Try to touch that mat. One more. Okay, so now we're going to bring it to the chest and then back down. Try to keep that knee nice and high, level with your hip. That's it. One more. Perfect. Alrighty, so we're going to take that weight out. We're going to roll back onto our back. And we're going to do a sit-up. Well, kind of a sit-up. We're going to hold those weights in our hands. And we're going to do, you can do a hip up, or we're going to try to do a plow. So you're going to extend those legs out. So this is a plow. Okay, first, this is a hip up. Hip up. Okay, a plow is this. Okay, where you go as far back as you can. Then you bring those legs out in front of you. And then we're going to do a sit up. And then back down. I'm going to have to roll off to one side for that. Alrighty. So the hip up doesn't bother me, but boy, that sit up does. Okay, so you're just going to go up as high as you can. You're going to take your time. And then you're going to try to do a rolling sit-up. So those arms can be behind your head so that you can get the momentum to help you sit up. So we're going to start with the hip up or the plow. So you're going to take a deep breath in, blow it out, bring those legs up.
I tried to get there and it didn't go.
And then slowly lower them back down. Okay? Nice and slow. And then bring those arms up. And then do a nice sit up. Good. And then we're going to roll it back down. Arms behind you. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Bring the legs up. Do the plow. And then slowly bring it down. Like I said, you can just do the little hip up where the high knee just barely comes up off the floor. And work on the plow, because the plow, uses those, bends the back. Deep breath in, blow it out. Slowly lower it down. Slowly lower those legs down. There you go. And then bring those arms up. And do that sit up. That's good. Bring it back down. Deep breath in, blow it out. And down. Slowly bring it up. Good. And then back down. And again, up. And slow it down. No, not shut up. And bring it up. But I'll tell you right now, that sit-up is hurting my tailbone like you wouldn't believe.
Everything's hurting my stomach muscles like they're ripping.
Up. And slowly lower it down. Okay, we're only going to do one more after this. Up. And then last one. About to knock over my drink. Slowly lower it down. slowly roll it back down. I have to do that quick. All right, we're gonna bring those knees in. Adjust yourself. Gotta check that time. All right, so we're gonna bring those weights out in front of us. And feet are flat on the floor. We're gonna take a deep breath in, we're gonna blow it out. And you're just gonna open the weights a little bit. You're gonna come up. So I want you to breathe out towards the ceiling. I want you to really concentrate on pushing that belly button to the floor. And then back down. Good. Push that belly down. Now, we're going to do it a different way. This time, you're going to take one weight, you're going to put it between your knees, and you're going to squeeze that weight between your knees. You're going to take the other weight and just hold it in your hand. And we're going to do it again, and we're going to just push up this time. Deep breath in, blow it out. Really concentrate right below the abs, really pushing that belly button down to the spine.
Do you push your belly button down or go up?
Yes, when you go up, you push that belly button down. Okay, so now we're going to change it again. Okay, you're going to keep that weight where it is. You're going to lift your left leg up in the air, and you're still squeezing that weight. Okay? You're going to take a deep breath in, blow it out. And now we're going to switch legs. Make sure that weight doesn't come out. Trade sides. Right leg is up. Toes nice and pointed. Okay, here we go. Pushing down. Feeling those abs work. Blowing out, pushing down at the same time. One more. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to bring both legs up. Weight right below those knees, towards the thighs. Okay, and we're going to come up. Okay, now legs are going to stay up, arms are going to come behind the head, and then we're going to bring them up and do the crunch. Behind the head, bring them up, crunch. So breathe in, out, watch that belly. Breathe out. One more after this. Now you're going to bring the knees or the feet down, keeping that weight between the knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Arms behind the head. We're going to do it again. Crunching up. Now, it feels totally different in the tummy. You really have to work on pushing that belly button down. Okay, just one more exercise. So now we're going to come up and we're going to move the weight to the left, and then we'll come down and move the weight to the right. All right, so here we go. Deep breath in, blow it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, one more, and 10. Alrighty, so we're gonna put those weights off to the side. You're gonna bring your knees to your chest, and you're just gonna point and flex those feet. You're gonna inhale, exhale, lift those legs up as straight as you can. Inhale, exhale, pull that belly button in, then pull those legs in just a little bit closer, see if you can get that tailbone off the floor. Relax your collarbone and your face. Wiggle your toes. Okay, now bend those knees for me, and then, so you're gonna flatten your feet like your feet are on the ceiling. And then kind of just let your thighs rest on your rib cage. Just holding on to those ankles. Good. Inhale, exhale, go ahead and drop the feet to the floor. Make sure your weights are out of your way. You're gonna open your arms up into a T position. You're gonna squish your legs together, and we're just gonna roll them to the right side of your body. You're gonna try to keep both shoulders on the floor, but if one pops up, that's okay. And then we're gonna inhale, exhale, take them all the way to the other side. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, we're going to bring them back to the center. Now you're going to straighten your right leg. You're going to put your right hand on top of the outside of that left knee, and we're going to pull it over. You're going to leave that left arm out in that T position. And we're going to try to get that knee as close to the floor as we can. So this stretch is just a little bit stronger now. Then we're going to inhale, exhale. We're going to bring ourselves back to the center. Bring both knees up. Get that back happy. Straighten the left leg. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right leg. Put that right hand back out in that T position. And then you're going to bring that right leg over towards the floor. I like to hook my foot behind the leg that's on the floor. Then we're going to inhale, exhale. We're going to bring it all back to center. Now, you can either acorn and roll yourself up, or you can drop both knees to the side again, and then bring yourself up to the side. Normally an acorn, but not today. Okay, around the back. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, bring them up. Turn the hands and try to get those ears by, or your shoulders by your ears. Can't move the ears.
Some people can.
I guess. I'm not that talented.
I'm not either.
You know, people that can move like that one eyebrow or make their nose flare and all that stuff. Okay, so we're going to take it to the side. Take it to the other side. Multi-talented people. And then we're going to bring it to the center. So we're just going to walk out front. So be careful. You're going to have to wash your hands when you get home. This floor is not real clean.
It's cold.
It is cold.
Oh, how are you doing that? This is it.
Lots of hip work. And then you're going to walk yourself back. Okay, so now change your feet, how you have them crossed. And then we're gonna do it again. And then we're gonna bring it back. So I like to not like have them over each other because then they like squish each other. So I usually have one in front of the other. Then that way my tush is flatter on the ground and it opens my hips up more. And so then that way it spreads things out better.
Yeah.
Then I have a bigger base to work with here. Okay, so let's just go side to side, breathing in and out. And then we're going to take it to the center. Take a couple deep breaths in. And then exhale. Drop that chin down. Inhale. And then exhale one more time. And we're all done. Okay, so this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. I hope you enjoyed our Pilates workout and you modified where you needed to. And you enjoyed being on the floor and doing something a little bit different. Pilates is a great body workout, and using mostly your own body weight to do it. It's important to be able to use your body weight when you're doing a workout, because if you can't lift yourself up, then what's the use of being able to like lift up a bigger weight, unless you can lift more than your own weight. So I hope you enjoyed our workout. Comment, tell me what you like. We were just a bunch of people working out together.